Go live. Alright, we should be live now. Waiting for a response. It's happening? I don't think so.
It's happening.
Yeah, we're live. Okay, hi everybody, welcome to the Breakfast Podcast. I'm your host, Arsenal. Joined today, 907 Norseman.
Hey yo.
Manny Prime.
Hello.
The Plastic Queen King. And Karina loves you.
Heyo.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
I'm working.
You're working?
You know I'm working.
That you are. So, we got an update for y'all boys.
A few
Ooh.
We got a
updates.
few updates.
Another guy.
We all got chibis. It's done. It's happened. Everybody has one.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
I don't know if everybody's seen theirs. I hope they're really recognizable.
I saw him.
And what do you think?
I like the
Yeah.
name.
Meh.
No, they're badass. They're fucking awesome. Thank you.
You didn't hear it because I didn't catch it on the mic, but Karina loaded her double barrel immediately. And I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Baby, do you have a nail file?
This little mother.
This motherfucker. I spent all this time and shit. And what did you ask me for?
A nail file.
I do not have a nail file.
God
Yeah.
damn you.
She's always had the plumb bob. I just didn't have the right image. But yes, that is all of us. My favorite one, the one that she's done, it has to be plastics with him in the wiener costume.
Was it the Mr. Delicious?
Yes, you were inside of Mr. Delicious. How did you feel?
I love it. I love the way how I taxidermied him. I hauled him in the inside.
No, my favorite part is like it looks like he's eating you.
Are you sure about that?
Look at it. Don't look at the chibi from you. Look at Mr. Delicious, and he's got his mouth open like ah.
Oh yeah.
He's voring you. He's deep throating you.
Oh no.
Yup. How does it feel? You've gone where no man has gone before.
Snug,
Or wanted to.
as I can say. Vor.
That's how we want to start this
Vor,
podcast.
but it may not be feel uncomfortable, but the only thing that made me feel more comfortable is I found some liquid cement.
Liquid cement. Why do you need liquid cement?
For my crayons, boy.
Why are you using liquid cement? Just fucking use some super glue. It's not that deep.
It bonds the plastic.
Does it?
Yes, it does. It makes it seamless.
I don't trust it.
But although I don't want to do it right now because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get them magnetized so I can swap out weapons.
Okay. I have a real question. Are you going to magnetize your warriors?
Definitely.
Go jump off a bridge.
No.
Your suicide will be better now than when you do it.
Look, until 11th edition is gonna come up to the further future, either either the Reapers are gonna suck, or was it?
Reapers
or
are...
Flare. Either the Reapers or the Flares are gonna suck.
So flares
Because
have never been good. Let's just start with that. Flares have never been good ever.
It's not good, but it has good range.
I don't even believe that's true. But that's a good thing because today the data slate came out.
Yeah. Devastating Wounds kind of got nerfed.
I don't know if it got nerfed. I think it got better.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, you thinking because mortals. You're thinking because of mortals, all right? The problems with that is that like the armies that are winning right now don't care about mortals because they have feel no pains. Basically they have had 3 saves to negate damage, right? So every time they roll, they have a 55% chance to avoid the next set of damages. But by the time they get to the third one, you basically have done nothing, right? Now we've taken out 2 of the speed blocks, and we only have to worry about the feel no pain, which is uberly better.
Also, I think it's stratagems. Like there's something going on, and people are like,
Tons of shit changes
something about
this year.
a lot of people got really mad with the Overlord being nerfed so hard.
The Overwatch?
I believe that's the
The
ability.
stratagem is
Something about
Overwatch.
like
I'm very happy that they did what they.
something about like you can make like a CP just basically for free.
So yeah, so okay, so that's the captain rule. The captain rule, that's what happened. Basically every army has a captain or lieutenant that can basically give a unit a free CP. The only difference now is that you can only use those for in battle tactic ones, not all of them.
Yeah.
Like there's some that were epic deeds that you could do once per battle, and you were able to abuse them because your captains could do it for free.
Yeah.
Even if you had already used it. So how people were being cheeky about it and be like, oh well, you know, it says I can use it, and all it was because it wasn't in the text. Like it was always supposed to be like that. It was always supposed to be like that. The problem was, it's like now it's like it's like on paper, hey, don't do this.
Now just because now the people are like, now they're deciding either they want to continue using the Overlord, or should they swap out the Overlord with another like another noble? Like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
thinking, I'm hearing people starting to think of Emotech.
I know. Okay, so I have the field manual open. You are particularly. What are you? You are fucking Necron.
But
What are you scrubbing, by the way?
character.
Huh?
What are you scrubbing over there?
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right. What is your fucking
The
warlord?
one,
It's
the one
85
thing
points.
I know. No, but the one thing I know is that the hex mark practically didn't got touched. Nothing happened to it. Nothing just got nerfed. Although it got like, I think it got a little expensive.
I don't think they even touched you guys. Yeah, you guys are kind of in a weird spot. That you guys are kind of okay. Rules wise.
Not entirely. I mean, the Scorpics still suck.
Well, they've always sucked. That's
Now, no, they never sucked in 9th edition.
Yes, they did.
They're actually really
You
strong.
Did you ever fight against them? I did. They never fucking did anything.
They were good.
They were not.
And now they got nerfed so hard. They have slower speed. Now there's people who are thinking, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of the Scorpix and replace them with Ophidians.
So here's
because
what I do things a lot because the play group that we have has a lot of the armies. We have, I think we're only missing, I think maybe a handful at most. Our local Necron player, not you, the other one, he has most of the models, and we've learned that nothing matters in Necron if it isn't a named character, because they just come back. Everything comes back. If it's not a named character, you shouldn't kill it because it'll just come back. Just don't worry about it. It ain't worth it. So like
they're gonna die.
Yeah.
Basically. If you get rid of their supporters, they're just practically screwed.
Yeah, and
get rid of their if you're running like vehicles, just get rid of your anti-tanks, like their heavy destroyers, their doomsday arcs.
It's weird because
there's like other anti-tanks. Oh, Tyrant, they got nerfed also. Now it cannot. What was it? It cannot shoot. Or this is it's unable to. Yeah, it's unable to attack units that are like behind cover.
What? I say that again.
Apparently, towering. What was it? The towering thing? It got nerfed.
Towering. Yeah, no.
Like,
it's
yeah.
It's great.
And
I don't know if it got nerfed. It actually got better. So towering became so you can actually hide behind ruins.
Like despite them being covered. For hiding. Now they can't shoot them through it, but they can still get hit.
Correct.
because they're absolute giants.
Well, because you're Titanic. Titanic, you can be anywhere on the map and everybody sees you, regardless. The only difference now is now you get the benefit of cover, which is a better save.
Yeah. Yeah, then what's the reason of running tower?
Because if you're playing any of
I-
the like knight armies, you can't avoid it.
Hmm.
Because I think everything except for like their war dogs and or their armatures in both funds, all of them are towering.
Oh God, there's a mosquito in my room.
I believe if you're playing any of the demon primarchs, they are towering. If you're playing Tau, everything is fucking towering. It's just the way it is.
I mean, Tau, they're good because they don't have to get in close combat. That's like their only weakness.
No,
Because they don't have like they don't do melee. They're always ranged.
Yeah, I don't even think they got hit. They didn't get touched either. Yeah, no. The middling factions aren't touched. The ones that got touched were the ones that were doing really, really bad and really, really good. That's typically how it works.
Yeah. Warriors got cheap. I'm quite surprised. They got really cheap. I think now they're like a solid 100.
Yep, everything got really cheap. It's nice. I think it is a good time to start playing again.
Yeah. Although, I think the reanimators are getting slightly expensive, despite them being kind of rare, because not a lot of them are circulating as separate models like that you can actually find them. If you want them sealed, you had to get them in, I think, 2 boxes.
Oh shit.
One I think it's the Command Edition. Yeah.
Well, the
one
command
is
edition, the command edition was only sold online. You can only buy it online, through the Warhammer store,
and
or if you bought it on eBay.
And the other one is the combat.
Yeah, the first battle box, but now because they were in 10th, those no longer exist.
Yay!
Yep.
I can't wait for winter. So, you know what? For winter of what was it? Once they released the things for Necrons and
the Codex.
I think the Codex with the what was it? The Necrons and the Adeptus Mechanicus, I believe.
The chef.
I would love them to bring back pariahs because they only appear once for models, which is the metal.
The problem
Yeah,
with it is
the metal figure.
the problem
metal
with,
figures.
The problem with it is
they got retconned.
Well, it's not even so much that. It's so much the fact that Necron just got a range update within the last 5 years. They will not get new models. Yeah.
I mean,
they really won't.
Either they get new models or they can update new models. They can update the model.
I don't even think they'll do that.
There are really old models and they need to fix.
Correct. No, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying a lot of the main models that got redone. The one that's been rumored is another Catan, which is the Nightbringer, because the Void Dragon did so well for them. But most of and that's when the Silent King came out a few years ago. Like those models are really new on the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Like ask me the last time a fucking an Eldari got a model. I dare you.
Oh.
I have an exact date, by the way. I have an exact date.
I don't know.
It is June 20th, 1998.
1998?
Correct.
Jesus.
Yes. Minus the Harlequin update that came out, which Harlequins became their own army. Technically don't count.
Oh my god, Harlequins.
And they're from
Harlequins, they didn't get a lot of love. There's not a lot of models of them.
There's 8 total.
Pretty sad. For the Necrons, I would love to see them fix up not only the other Catan, like the Neckbringer, and maybe the Deceiver, because that thing's also all with the Neckbringer, but also the rest of the named characters like Jazin, Orkin.
Anything that's basically in Finecast, probably.
Zara, the insane one who thinks he's still alive, his bodyguard. The what's his name? the
I know
Stormlord?
bodyguard's Oberyn. I think it's Zarek.
Derek.
No, that's the other crazy one.
Yeah,
Shit.
the thing about it
Vanguard
is like is from
Vanguard
you gotta
Oberon.
you can't look at it as a play as a lore guy when you look at new models that are coming out. You gotta look at things that are gonna make them money, because that's how GW does things. That's why they sell us fucking rules. Not gonna get into this.
Zandric.
Yeah.
That's why
And the
we
sword
that's why
I'm
that's why a new book just came out this fucking week that I gotta go buy because I own a Tyranid army and I need to go buy a fucking book for rules that I might not even fucking use. Look, dude, look, having multiple armies is a problem. It's definitely an issue because
well, it is.
it's great because like cool, I already have 2,000 points of NIDs. I didn't know that today. I found that out today that I actually have 2,000 points. My Chaos Space Marines, I already knew I was gonna have to cough the money to buy that book whenever that book decides to come out.
Yeah.
Which is not, it's pretty far away from now, so I'm kind of happy. But like, once I get to like, all right, cool, I gotta buy a third one with orcs. Fuck. And then I was like,
Get yourself a Stompa. Get yourself a Stompa.
no, they are ugly, and two, they are not good.
But the Stompa.
No, that's 1 2. We got disconnected. You guys hear me?
Oh.
All right. It would be for my sanity, or for your sanity. I would highly recommend not printing your Stompa and just buying it, because it is so difficult to put a fucking Stompa together. We had to help our orc player put his Stompa together, and it still doesn't, like, it looks great. He painted it, it looks nice, and he was able to cover up all like the lines. But like, man, at any point that thing is just like one like bad touch from just falling into pieces. It's like it's super cool when you get to see it, and I'm like, cool, and it lasts like one round on the table, and I'm like, how long did that take you to paint? It's like, it took me like a month and a half to paint. I'm like, cool, and you got to see it for all of 30 minutes. Put it away.
Or you can
put paperweight.
Or you can have an entire group and each of you paint a part of the Stompa, because Stompa is just what the hell is it? It's just a giant conglomeration of scrap parts.
Yeah, no. So he bought the actual Stompa kit. It's really nicely done. The model's beautiful. I don't think I have photos.
What you said is ugly.
Oh no. I didn't say it was ugly. I don't like it. He painted it beautifully. Okay. I want to point that out. He made it look nice. There's a difference in that statement.
Let's just hope it's not multicolored.
It is multicolored, but it's not like it's definitely painted to look like his army, so it does look nice. I don't know if I have a current photo of his army. This photo. This is the tournament photo.
Stomp off.
I have so many fucking Warhammer.
You and Warhammer.
I don't think I have a single photo of it. Oh my god. It's like
Let's
I get to see pictures of the baby, Warhammer. Pictures of the baby, pictures of the baby, Warhammer.
Are you saying that the baby is the Stompa?
Dude, I would love. That would be awesome. You'd crush everything.
Yo, Halloween. Make a Stompa costume.
Oh.
Why not?
I'm not doing that to her. What is this? Okay, this is Blood Angels. I have so many photos of, because we've had a lot of matches recently where I just have hundreds of photos of a bunch of games that we've been a part of. And it's like I have albums of just pictures. I have one where we did a giant cinematic board of Grey Knights and Dark Angels versus all of my Chaos stuff. And I'm actually working on a video on that right now. Space Marine. But yeah, no. While we're on this other topic, what else have you guys been doing this week?
Again, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to hold back a little bit until maybe I'm gonna get myself the magnets so I could like swap out weapons, especially for a few for my army if I get more of them. Like I am thinking I might gonna get
Oh, I
myself
have one.
some
I have a picture of it.
some
I have a picture of it.
some heavy destroyers because they have to, and I think one is slightly better than the other, but it depends on the edition in the future.
I highly
Or you could just
recommend if
change
you
out.
actually are going to get into the hobby, buy the models that you like because in 6 months it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
To answer your question, Pat,
I'm
Broflame is currently in the other side of the country. So over there where
he's
he's
in
at, it's
he's
3 in the
he
morning.
is he is in a magical place.
Called vagina.
He wishes he was in a vagina.
He wished it was.
All right, podcast. All right, boys, you guys check the podcast. I will put it into the chat right now. I don't think it's gonna show actually. Nope, it didn't because it's a fucking high.
It's a file.
It's a high file. Yep, it's a nice quality picture. That's why. That's not the Stompa. That's the Gorkanaut. That's the Stompa right there. I think I only have a back picture of it. Ken, I think, would have a front picture of it. But this is the Stompa. 1 second.
Stompy.
Screenshots. There it is. Boom. And then for you on the podcast, let me show y'all.
Oh god damn!
You guys see it? Yeah. Let me see. Where is my image? Sure.
There's the big
That is
boy.
indeed orc.
Those are just some of the photos. Like that's just one photo. I have plenty of other photos. So this, for those who are watching the stream, that is the Stompa, what it looks like. The one at least our friend has. Yeah, that thing it's nice. He painted it really nice. I just don't like the model as a model.
And the you fear
Those
that'll
are
just
so
collapse
pretty,
like an entire. You fear that's gonna collapse like a giant Lego set?
Correct. At any point, it's gonna fucking fall
Oh
apart.
god.
Here is another one.
Does it have supports?
Yes, it does.
Like
It has
maybe
supports
like
inside.
it does?
It does.
That not like like a bar or something that's like sticking up like probably on its ass, or maybe like
No, it's got
I'm just
actual
gonna-
it's got an actual internal.
It's internal.
It's got actual internals inside of it. Like here's some other photos of this. Wait, what? Hold up. Did he just?
I'm seeing
Did
a
Baki
bunch
just
of
join us?
Kyles.
Wow.
Who?
Oh my god, it has been so long. I don't know if you guys remember him. Wow. Yeah, so that's some of his army that right now this is a bad picture because it's not like this anymore. Most of it is painted. But yeah. Thank you, my love, for the pizza. But yeah, no. So there's like, and that photo is dated. Let me find this information right now. Options, details. It is detailed. It is October 21st, 2022 at 9:30 p.m. Kind of nuts. Oh, and then I have the Necron player stuff if you want to see that too.
Since you're gonna be I'm gonna be the Necron player also.
Well, our Necron player doesn't really play Necron so much anymore.
Uh-oh.
Huh? He plays Custodians now.
Oh, boo! Boo!
They're not bad.
What a heretic! What a heretic!
How is he a heretic? That's the exact opposite of being a heretic.
He dropped out the metal boys.
What happens when the metal boys aren't good?
He betrayed the man with the yellow hat.
I have more questions than you have the time to answer. Is this?
Man, I always call
That
the
is
king, the
Ken. That
Silent
is
King
Ken's
as the man.
guardsman. That's Ken's guardsman, and then these are some of
Oh,
his. And this isn't all of it. I know he has way more than this, but it's a bad photo because we were playing a
necrocy.
2v2, and our armies are kind of mixed around. But for those who are watching, let me know property, change the photo. It is. Show me the photo. There you go. Enjoy that brisk iced tea. And for you,
I low key, like for a collector, I'm think I will. I don't know if it's still available around, but to grab myself like not the first Necron model, like what was it called? Like the what was it? The Mecha Chaos Warrior?
I don't know. I
Even though
don't
it's
know enough
supposed to be a
Necron.
Necron.
Oh yeah,
But
they were
the
one of the chaos robots.
yeah, Chaos Rope, that one. But the very first named Necron Ward. Like the old ones, the ones that look like they really do look like Terminators. Like a Terminator knockoff.
Huh?
Stop talking about Warhammer or I'm leaving.
God damn.
She doesn't like Warhammer part?
She hates it. She
Okay.
despises it. I
Oh
think
no.
I also
We must indoctrinate.
but yeah, no.
Indoctrinate.
I've been trying to
Gobble,
convince her.
gobble,
I've been trying to
gobble.
convince her to play Drukari because she likes drowned fantasy. Shoot,
Chikari.
I'll play with her
But
in Warhammer
dude,
Fantasy, where I'll play elves.
but they turn people into nasty trophy.
Yeah, no, because she'll see me in my models and she like makes fun of me because it's like all of my guys have it covered in like skin. All of my Night Lords are covered in skin.
Hey man.
And
Blade one's
Kenny's
did it
3D
first.
printer has been printing just skin capes for me recently. So a bunch of my guys are gonna get retrofitted with skin capes.
Dude.
Yeah, man. You gotta
Blade one customs?
no. Like it's like they wear your skin. I'm gonna make you into a
Yeah.
couch.
No, I don't want to be a couch.
Well, that's too bad. Did any of you guys get to try did you guys any of you guys get to try Starfield?
I did.
What'd you think of it, man?
I'm not super far in, but so far I'm having fun. I'm like 3 or 4 hours in.
Okay.
Where am I? Oh yeah, I just talked to the whole like explorer group, whatever the hell their name is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was it.
And
My one gripe with that game is it every time I have to go to a new planet to like land at the main like location to go explore it, for whatever reason it doesn't take me there the first time. I have to go there to a random part of the planet,
okay.
and then I don't know until I'm out like fully out of the ship. And then when I'm fully out, like fuck, I have to redo everything. I have to go back in, have to re-sign all my shit, fly out, find my thing, then re-go back. And they're like, oh, now you can go here. I'm like, motherfucker.
Okay. So is that by design or did they just like
I think it might be just a weird input on my end that I'm not used to, but it's still frustrating.
okay. Is it just Fallout in space? It's a
The
serious
design is yes.
okay. It's a serious question because I still haven't bought it and I kind of want to try it.
Oh, I haven't bought it either. I have Game Pass. I got that shit for free.
I was literally gonna get the Game Pass just to play it. Because I currently don't have the Game Pass because again I have not been using the Game Pass anything. Like I haven't been playing Forza. I have not been playing any. I haven't been playing Gears. I haven't been playing Halo. So you know. Okay.
What I will say about it is between Starfield or Outer Worlds, because they're not the same thing, but they're holding hands.
It's weird because
Absolutely, Outer Worlds is better.
It's weird because we can say it now. It's Xbox because they own Bethesda and Obsidian. That two of those companies are also producing a sci-fi. It's like a space RPG.
Yeah, they
to compete against
explore planets and shit.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird. I think about it. I didn't play the Outer Worlds. I know Fatboy did.
Fuck, I think I played that back when we first started this. Holy shit. Because I remember, like, episode 0, I was talking about it. Talking about Pavarotti. Fuck. I'm old.
No, we
We're
are
all
old.
old.
We're pushing 30, man. 30s.
You are. I'm fucking...
30s
I'm
approaching
25.
very fast. Only 25. You're gonna feel that bitch in a heartbeat.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that being old is like a virtue?
No.
God, no.
Right, the
Let's
opposite.
become robot. Let's be old forever.
Old forever. Oh.
Yeah. Either you want to become a Necron, a Mechanicus, or a Demon.
Massive Tesla.
Well, the tough thing about being Necron is that I have no soul. The me you're talking would be
tell me the
dead
difference
while
now.
my
You don't have a soul
AI,
now.
Well,
the
actually,
AI.
no.
I'm not a fucking ginger.
Well,
fuck you.
Well,
You're
the
some ginger
soul, the soul might be gone, but it depends. Either you'll become the drone-like warrior, or you will have your consciousness remaining.
Speaking of not having your conscience remaining,
I want royalty.
Did you guys see about the whole thing that's going on with that Disney card game?
I did.
Okay, what did you see? Because I have something. I have a funny comment.
That's pretty fucking stupid. Something about Magic the Gathering being a bit pissed off.
Oh, Magic the Gathering suck because they're just jealous. But
Well, yeah, Magic sucks too at the same time.
Magic the Gathering has a problem where they're just printing fucking cards that no one's gonna use.
It's not only that, they're printing copies of like cards that are like it's the same exact card but different art in one single set. And they're declaring as like, oh yeah, this one is much rarer than the other one. But if you get this one, you will get so much money and definitely not get jumped.
That's exactly how like card games work. You know that they've always worked like that. It's a whole thing of why when we played back in high school, when we played Yu-Gi-Oh, if you had one of the challenge jump promos, you were fucking immediately fought because you were the only one who had it.
Well, yeah.
That's why. That's when do you remember when the boys first got Absolute Zero?
Yeah, but this one,
yeah.
But for Magic the Gathering, this was way blatant. Like, there's certain cards in one set that are way too fucking rare. Like, they have these.
Oh, you're telling me they're short printed? Are you telling me they're short? Are you telling me they're short printed? Because
no,
I'm gonna keep comparing shit.
It's low to the beyond, as if it's a number like 1 in 100, or the most retarded 1 in 1.
Well, okay, that was
dumb as hell.
Okay, I don't know if that was dumb as hell. I think that was more of a marketing thing, because the One Ring. I get that. For that set, I get it.
It's a gambling thing. But
yeah, but so is buying cards.
Oh yeah.
If you're buying a pack, if you're buying a pack from like Target, you're gambling. You're buying card. You have no idea what the cards are gonna come out, and most of them are crap. That's just how it is.
But the problem is that every single person who has heard that if there is the 1 of 1 set, and some lucky person found it, nobody's gonna buy that set ever again because they're looking for
Didn't
because
you,
they're putting all their cash into finding that thing just to get rich.
yeah, no, they did. And
And
they did.
once
And you know what
that,
happened?
and once that's over, it's gone. Well, not gone. Like it just basically lost its value.
Yeah, no, no. What the thing about it is like cool. You know what that did for particularly Wizards of the Coast, because they're the ones who sold it. They got an instant influx of cash because people were dumb, right? And now you feel
Yeah.
bad because your cardboard crack is meaningless. So here's some more cardboard crack to make you feel better.
It look. You know what?
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're right.
Hey,
You're
thank
right. It will never fucking end, and that's what I really really hate. Can we just can't they just go back to the way before? But no, it's
And it
once
can.
the series thing starts, it will never stop.
So here's my problem, Alex. I think you don't understand the fundamentals of how card games like that are marketed, and I think that's why you're upset. But because it's not like they did this year. This has been a card, and it's not just Magic the Gathering. Yu-Gi-Oh does it, Pokemon does it. Every card game that has been successful does it. What it does two things very well. One, it does power creep. Okay, so every few sets, you feel useless, and then you slowly feel the power creep. Oh, these cards are super strong, and then again it resets the power creep. Why? So every few months you can keep buying those new cards. It keeps the money flowing. The second one, they do these big gimmick events. Example, like Beyond the Multiverse, the Warhammer set, the Magic the Lord of the Rings set, the Doctor Who set, because people are gonna buy them. Because if you're a casual, you see, oh, this is cool. I like this other property. I might buy this. And you've now suckered in another player to get $60 to buy this one game that no one's gonna play because nobody plays Alchemy. Most people are playing Commander.
You know what? With the Warhammer thing, the funny thing is that it's an absolute success.
Correct.
Because even though it's not a set, oh, you have to buy these multiple packs. No, it's like it's in four decks. Well, technically eight because there's already one is just a standard deck, and the other one is just pimped out if you want to spend like an extra $200 on it just to get everything all foiled up. But you'll be dumb as hell because because there's so many of those cards, like these new foils, they're turning into Pringles. But yeah, the Warhammer one was an absolute success.
Yeah, the difference is it's how they did the marketing. It's they knew who their audience was for Warhammer. The people who are gonna buy stuff that are Warhammer related already spend
and that was
$300.
That was also the time. That was also the time when Warhammer is just booming really hard, like to a massive extent. And now you were looking at fucking Doctor Who. Nobody wants to watch Doctor Who anymore because of the downgrade of the recent series, and nobody wants to watch it. And on top of that, nobody wants to buy those new cards. What's the next? I think they're planning to do a Fallout Beyond the Multiverse. For Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like
I don't know what's gonna do it because I don't know I don't give two shits about Fallout, especially with
So I have a question for you, and I have a real question for you.
Really ruined the title.
I have a question for you, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to answer this question.
All right, give me.
If you don't care, which I don't believe that you don't, because you wouldn't be on this rant.
Yeah.
Why does it bother you so much if, for example, let's say Wise wants to get into the game. He's never played Magic the Gathering. He just wants to try it out. And there's a gateway for him to do it because he already likes a different property. Example, Fallout, Warhammer. All my paints are up here. So the best, for him is like, well, I recognize this property, and I'm trying to get into this game. So that kind of goes hand in hand. Cool, I get to learn this game, and I also get to do something Yes, Pat. I'll get onto that comment after. All right, and that lets you. So what happens is basically all of these starter sets are trying to get the people who. Right now, the state of card games, because of what happened with COVID, have stagnated, with the exception of this new Disney game. Because there's not they can retain players, but they cannot. The people who are already playing it are playing it, but to get new players in, how do you get new players in? For example, Pokemon has the really good thing because Pokemon has a lot of stuff from the anime. Pokemon has a lot of other tie-in merchandise. So how they sell their card game isn't the same way Magic the Gathering has. Magic the Gathering doesn't have a show. Magic the Gathering doesn't have a show on Netflix. They don't have a um was it like they have like the best thing that Magic the Gathering has is Dungeons and Dragons because their parent company is owned by both.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
and
you
now,
go to
now they have like two sets, and
correct
then nope, I
multiple
don't think
sets.
you'll
I
be
think
able to
there's
find
three.
them anymore.
It's the
But
Baldur's Gate
no,
and
there's only
then
two.
3.
No, there's only two.
It's the Dungeon Dragon set, the one that was an actual one, the one that's Baldur's Gate 3. And they did. There's another one I know that they did because I have it in the arena. I had to check the arena. But to Pat's credit,
I remember them.
Yeah. Pat has one where it says, "Oh, people are still watching Doctor Who," or actually, I meant the comment is like, "I know a lot of people who still watch Doctor Who," and I have not. Why does the screen keep flashing black? I don't know. I think I'm having an issue with my software because it disconnected me earlier. So let me know. But it's like it's my point of this whole argument is like card companies are going to do anything they need to do to make money. Since Magic the Gathering doesn't have a way to market it other than other franchises, that's the way they do it. And there's card games, I'll give you an example, like Yu-Gi-Oh! They do not have a clean way to start. That's why they made a whole new system. That's why they literally made a whole new system. That's what Magic the Gathering did. That's what Commander became such a big popular thing. That's why they now like sell things just for Commander. Because they know that's where people are gonna get into it. Yeah, if you and your buddy wants to start play Commander, you guys can go to Target, buy two opposite decks, and you guys can pick it up and play. Or 4 of you guys, right? Then you're like, cool, I have these cards, but I kind of want these other cards to get better. And then they pick up another set, or they pick up a box set, or they start buying singles, and that's how they get into it, and that's how you get more and more money out of it. For the cases like Pokemon does a really interesting because its target demographic isn't Magic the Gathering target demographic. People who are playing Magic are not in their from years 9 to 14. People who are playing Magic are anywhere from like early high school to like late college and graduating in that area from 18, 19-year-olds all the way to like 30-year-olds. Those are the people who are that's their main demographic who are playing Magic. And the way you get these other people to get in, people like Karina, people like these 8-year-olds, is to get them to see things that they like. Example: why did they make a My Little Pony tie-in? Why did they make a Transformers tie-in? All that stuff is
I forgot they did that.
Yeah, it's to bring in these other markets. Yeah, a casual like Karina, like if right now if they made a whole Sims thing, even if she didn't play the game, she'd be interested in like, oh, they're making these cards for Sims. Right, and it'd be a conversation, and that's what they want.
The My Little Pony one, I'll put that into a solve because it's not like you could buy it like individual like a set. It's already its own little thing. It's like what 6 cards and that's it.
Yeah, and that's how it started. And because they saw success with it, they kept doing it.
Yeah,
and that's why they do it.
Yeah. Same goes with and they also did that with Transformers.
Why do you think we keep buying so much fucking plastic crack?
It was the same thing.
What do you think it keeps happening?
They did that. They did that with Transformers. Originally, it was like I think it was also like
it was a special edition. Cards. Like you had it was like a special promo that you got for buying a box set. That was like, oh, if you bought this box set, you also got this cool Optimus Prime or Megatron or Starscream, which was a cool reward.
That's the recent one. This is the recent.
And
like
now
the
because
recent.
they saw success with that stuff, they're like, ooh, we can make money on this if we just start pandering to these untapped market, and it's been working. They've been making monies.
Yeah, that demographic.
Yep. The problem is people who are
Yeah.
like us, who are already diehard fans, people who play the game like on the arena, people who play Commander, don't care about these sets because these sets don't mean anything to us for the game. We can't play them. We can't use them in 6 to 8 months. They are basically not going to be reprinted again. A lot of stuff, like when you look at the main blocks that come out in Astrad, you look at stuff for Ravnica, stuff for what's the other one that's really big? Zendikar. Those always get reprinted because they're their main, like the core people who are playing it are playing these cards, and we're gonna refresh them. If they already have them, good, but they can buy these cards again, and that's how you get people people who are gonna play the game long term to play it, because those cards get reprinted. I have so many different unrivaled mobs from different eras of the game for Innistrad. The Innistrad block. Because every time I see it, I always go back, oh, I remember playing this time in the game when you know, we got to play tons of vampires, and we got to play with Markov, and we got to play with all these different planeswalkers, and it draws you back into the game because you know. But like sets like the Dungeon Dragon set, the set like the Lord of the Rings set, the set like those sets are not gonna get reprinted. They're not gonna get redone. You get me? So once they're, and that's the other thing about card games, particularly everything except for Yu-Gi-Oh, they have a set rotation.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to that with the specific sets, like basically the one-off sets.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a chance that they can reprint them, but not by the name, but they'll give it under a different name.
Yeah,
because there is like ever heard of the secret lair thing?
Yeah,
that's
I know where you were going with it.
They have the Street Fighter one, and people are like, there's a lot of diehard fans like who are into Street Fighter, and there are the actual Magic diehards. They got really pissed. It was like, I don't want to play this. That's not a Magic card. That's just a random. That's just like something straight out from a different thing.
You're now seeing the problem with this.
I want a Magic card, and now I think it took them like 1 or 2 years. I think it's probably like a year. They finally got them reprinted as actual Magic cards, like not a Street Fighter character of a Magic card.
Yeah.
It's not Street Fighter.
Yeah,
it has one of those everything that is from the card, like the abilities. They just had to change up the name.
Here's my comparison for it, and I can keep comparing it because I know more about this set, the Warhammer set for Commander. Why did they reprint Soul Ring but did change the art? Why did they not just print a special card?
The reason why?
No, I'm being like, it's a rhetorical question. It's because you can then use it in other things other than the Necron deck. You can use these other ones that are the same card, just with different artwork.
Yeah,
that's why. And now
it is like almost every card is eventually going to get reprinted. Not every single card. There are a few certain ones that they will never ever get reprinted at all, either from a specific, not like a rule, but like from a deal, or something that they don't want to be affiliated with. I think there was a card called Prohibition with the arts depicting like segregation, racism, or something. I don't know. It's really old.
Yeah,
and they don't want to deal with it. Right now, I just discovered it like 2 hours ago. I was like, oh, Secret Lair just dropped. What do they have? Oh my god, they have Prohibition. They changed up the art, but they just reprinted Prohibition. That's a bit. But yeah.
The ending
every card's gonna. Eventually, every card's gonna get rooted then.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like, oh, so as we're talking about this is what I receive in my on my Facebook images. I don't think it's gonna show you. It's not gonna show you. Wonder. Oh wait. Yes, it did. There it is. As we're talking about this whole fucking thing, I received that image.
Oh god.
And this is not a truer statement has not been said. I am so happy that I actually got into a different hobby than another card game. Because if I would have gotten into Magic the Gathering, I think I'd be worse off than if I would have started Warhammer. I know I would have spent more money.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I received that
yeah.
right now. Like this is the exact point we're talking about. Like okay, cool, a modern deck. The modern deck is like all the Magic cards, and then you go to a modern deck with proxies where it's like these cards are technically these cards, but they're like a My Little Pony artwork or a different like token or a Monopoly set. Like this is exactly what it is.
Oh my gosh, fucking Monopoly and Magic the Gathering series. Oh my god. I can't wait to see that. Fucking Monopoly on Magic.
I believe it.
Dumb as hell.
It's like I that's why I haven't even been buying a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards recently, except for stuff like that. I guess that like beyond like I don't play competitive anymore. Like it's now just collecting cards that are gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing about them re-releasing fuck, there was a new set that were releasing new
the recent Ghosters? Yeah, I think it's the Haunting, whatever it is.
No, that one's old.
Ghosts from the Past.
I did two live streams. I opened 30 boxes of those.
I did.
Yeah, I opened 30 boxes on this podcast. Not the podcast, but on the channel.
You still didn't got your Ghost Rare?
Nope. And I think about it as like if I would have just spent the money, if I would have spent the money on just buying a Ghost Rare, I would have just got the Ghost Rare. I spent the same amount of money buying those boxes as getting the Ghost Rare. Yeah, I made some money because I actually pulled some Starlight Rares. Was it Starlight Rares?
Some bangers.
I got some actual like money worth cards, so I basically broke even. I still have like I got the Skullmeister that was like ultra rare, unlimited rare. Was it ultimate rare or whatever the highest rarity of that time was? I got that. And
ultimate rare.
I don't know, dude. There's too many fucking rarities, and like it's great, but like,
yeah, there's too many
fucking numbers, dude. Like this new one that's gonna come out in November, the 25th anniversary rarity collection. Like it, all the cards that come out are super rare, ultra rare, secret rare.
Not gonna lie, I would like to jump on that.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
To jump on that one with the Legend of Blue Eyes, but at the same time, I want my plastic crack.
I also that too, but I bought a box of the I don't know which the box was called, but the 25th anniversary box for them basically came with one of all the packs. And like halfway through it, I realized that half these cards I already own because they're just the same cards. Because they're the same cards.
Yeah.
I have LOB, I have Phantom. Like, okay, cool. I pulled actually really well in Invasion of Chaos. I think I have it. I have it right here actually. I can double check what I pulled.
I fucking wonder what. I wonder why the Invasion of Chaos, and especially you being a Chaos, I got
Dark Crisis, Metal Raiders,
being a Chaos player.
Spell Ruler, Feral Servant, who has Chaos, and Invasion of Chaos. Okay. What was so I got that special edition like raw that you get the prismatic rare. The blue eyes
super chicken?
Yeah, the super chicken. I actually got the super chicken. What did I get? Like all these cards are like, yeah, cool. I got an Imperial Order in secret rare.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you know how much this card would have been if I would have got it back in the day in Feral Servant?
A Sicilian.
Fucking $200-$300.
Yeah.
And now, like $8. And I got Delinquent Deal. Robin Goblin. And it's like it's like those, if these cards were worth more now, it'd be cool. But like they're not.
Do they still print Ultimate Editions, or are they printing out the new rarities
They're now printing out new rarities.
in replacement? They stopped printing Ultimate rares.
I think they stopped a while ago. If I'm not mistaken.
God damn it! I miss those. They look so fucking cool.
What is the highest price I can get out of this fucking pool? Wow, the blue eyes is the highest card I can pull in this thing. Wow.
Or is it's always of course the blue eyes.
Yeah, I have the second one, which is
It's the card. It's the cardboard. It's the cardboard crack.
That's what I'm telling you, brother. That's what it is. Like,
but you got two choices. Either you play Magic, or you stick with your Warhammer, so you could expand your army.
so here's the thing. I already play Magic as it is.
Well, yeah.
So here's.
But now you're just expending more on. But you're expending more on Warhammer.
I don't think I am.
Because you sure?
I've done my tally. I know exactly how much I'm in the hole.
Essentially, you could get your bang off of your buck, because eventually those models that let's say like you want to get the model, but you're unable to find it like loosely. You have to get them in.
I actually have some rare models.
In sealed?
Not sealed. I have.
You have to spend a shit ton of money on it because they're pretty hard to find. And if you got that one already before it got really expensive, you essentially made money.
Yeah, but then you don't buy a model to just, you know what? I can't say that. We have friends who buy models and never build them.
Yeah, there are certain people who would like to keep whatever
models.
they have, like a sealed box, like sealed, not like opening the thing.
Yeah, no.
Have it as a display.
I have.
Like I did. I did that with. I still did it with my Bonko guy. I'm never gonna open that fucking thing. I will never open it because that thing's now $600, and I purchased it for like 150. So I made an assload of money.
It's let me see. I have one Warhammer model that I bought on a whim, because I was impatient.
As you would.
It is a demon prince. I'm trying to find a good picture of it.
A demon prince?
It's a metal demon prince. It's in that.
Ooh,
yeah, it's in that pewter metal. And it is fucking ridiculously heavy. Like, I could kill a man with that thing. But it's not a very common model you can find, and people have printed it, and it's been reprinted in plastic, but not like that metal. And a lot of those metal ones are actually kind of expensive to find. I know, because that's how I know. I know I didn't spend that much money on my army because I eBayed most of my army.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time.
I would love to get myself the Necron Pariah.
I spent a lot of time.
I don't know if you can actually find them in the United States. Like I
was about to say,
like a few of them.
Most of my army is not from the U.S. Most of my army I bought overseas, because for a long time, until recently, eBay was not charging you international shipping. They were not charging international shipping for things like that. So I bought a bunch of stuff that was like $6-7 over in the UK. It took a month and a half to get to here, and yeah, do you remember babe? Do you remember that time where just boxes were just coming to the house constantly? And it'd just be like, where did you get that? Oh, I ordered that like a month ago. You know, you said yes a month ago.
Work.
What happened?
The UV light died.
Oh, it died? Just charge it. Did it die or did it overheat?
No idea.
Is it warm?
Not hot, but like I don't know.
So if it's hot, it's probably overheated.
It's not hot. It's not like burning me, but it's a little warm.
Okay. You could. It might also just be that I had been using it to cure my models as well. So
Maybe like an alcohol or something.
yeah, that is the other thing about it is that I also 3D printed a lot of models. A lot of when I first started, I played like right now.
It's cheaper.
It is cheaper, but the problem is like
It's,
if I want to compete in a tournament, I can't.
yeah, you might as well do it casually, like amongst friends.
And that's basically what it is. Like I've basically 3D printed models that I can't find or for cheap, and if I really want them, I will then buy them. And that's actually why we started playing on Tabletop Simulator, because I got to try models for free that I liked. You get me?
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, I like X model. I don't like this model. That's why I do not own a single fucking Dark Commune or Dark Disciple. I own a lot of like the demons and a lot of like these special weird space marines because I like those. I got to try them before I bought them. It was kind of nice. Like I bought.
I do
like,
know
that's how I bought.
Games Work. I do know Games Workshop have those files, or at least like the prototypes that they have, but they're never gonna give it up.
What do you mean for the?
You might as well get them off of. You might as well get them off of their cold, dead hands.
What, the Marines?
Any model,
dude.
Any model that is like that. I think they're well. The prototypes are always 3D printed because if you look at the prototypes like through the photos, you could tell that there are some not mold lines, but like
there's mold
the 3D.
Lines. The most newest ones have mold lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to point out there are people who have 100% just ripped like so there's a machine that they sell. It's a few $1,000s that basically takes a 3D image of things. It's on like a 3D. It's like a 3D camera which like it spins on a disc, and it basically takes a digital image of an object and basically 3Ds it into your software. People have done that for Warhammer to play it on the tabletop simulator. You get me? 100%. And it's been easy like scanned. It's been done. Like if you go onto the tabletop simulator and look up a Warhammer model, it exists. I guarantee it. Some of them are much older. Some of them are much better. Some communities are better than others. But you can find it if you looked hard enough. You okay, my love? That's no bueno.
The Babel?
No, Karina's feeling sick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 10 speaking of which, 10 legionnaires, a master possession, 2 greater demons, and 2 oblits for $70. That seems pricey. And that's what it is. Like it's one of those where I like you could check eBay and you're like, cool. Do I really want this model? Do I need this model? No. Okay, I can move on. And it's like and that's how I got to play a lot of. That's why I also like playing Magic the Gathering on the arena. Because the arena lets me say, okay, cool. Do I want to get into Magic right now? Do I want to buy these cards? Can I try them? I get to try them. Cool. I don't like them. I don't like them enough to buy them in person. Cool.
Yeah. Just to have some like something.
I hope
physical.
Karina isn't eating the spicy chips again. You were eating spicy chips? They're cute. Yes, I do, Mom.
Spicy chips.
I don't know what Pat is on about.
Don't say something racist. Don't say something racist.
Don't say something racist.
The turbos, I assume. What the hell were those live streams? Hold up. Pat, what are you on about? Why is it spending more on Warhammer at this very moment? What? No. We've been fighting about cards. I'm still fighting about cards. I'm still fighting about cards. Well, the only other thing that I have, the only thing I have to talk about beyond the Warhammer stuff and everything is the death that happened to us.
Oh.
The person that was taken from us.
The guy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, which one? Jimmy or the other guy?
The guy from Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth, yeah, fuck. Yeah, that caught me off guard. I was looking at memes and I fucking found it that way.
I saw it on
Fuck.
TikTok. I'm looking at like fucking these dumbass videos, and I saw that come up. Okay, does anyone else get their news from the SpongeBob like announcer guy?
No.
I
Sometimes.
do. I love it. I love it so much. And that's how Karina and I found out about the submarine. And we thought it was just a funny joke that they were doing with the submarine because, you know, submarine water, ha ha ha, funny. No, it just became a whole like actual like news channel. Choosing the fucking anchors from SpongeBob SquarePants. And with AI voices. It is like the best fucking I saw it on that and I was like, no.
How I fucking found out was
wait. AI generated voices.
What happened, baby? Do it.
the way I found out was a guy's like
Overnight.
how boomers losing their idol. It was Jimmy Buffett. Millennials losing their idol, and it was the guy from Smash Mouth.
The guy from Smash.
And that's how I found out. Like,
what other death would
fucker,
what other death I like would what icon like that could die and it would affect everybody equally for this generation.
That will affect everybody?
Yeah. Like this generation, like how Wise was saying, like, oh yeah, people were losing, like, you know, if what did you say right now was gonna die?
The voice actor of Yugi. That's stuff are gonna hit.
That would definitely hit us, but I don't think everybody would be affected.
You know,
okay, you know what would happen? Here's the one that would hit everybody. If right now John Cena was to drop dead.
Oh fuck.
That would affect.
I'd be sad, but I wouldn't be that upset.
Yeah, no, but this generation would feel it. Like the previous generation wouldn't. Like our parents would not care.
They wouldn't care.
We would. I'd kind of care.
No, not.
Give it about 15 minutes.
Fucking Fred's dad.
Not John Santa.
So yeah, like that's kind of like it's one of those feelings like we're like, yeah, like or like when Tina Turner died, like I felt it because but I was like I know like my mom's generation and then before felt that death a lot more than we did. Like I'm trying to think of someone else.
One death.
Who else would it be?
I think of one.
I got one.
There was one that I could think
of.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Who would die?
The one that comes
Steve Irwin, and he's been dead for a while.
Yeah, the one that would get to the one that I think that would happen to is Tony Hawk.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like such a big part of like the early 2000s, and even to this day, like that's like what is it, that skater culture and all that stuff was such a big thing for our era, the games and all that stuff. Like that would be like one of those things where like no matter where you were in like the early 90s, the early 2000s, you grew up knowing who the fuck Tony Hawk was.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Oh, fuck. I've got two now. Shit.
Which was the
one would be Mike Myers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Shrek himself.
Wait. Which
one?
There's a bunch of actors who plays as Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Oh, wait. Oh,
that's Johnny Knoxville.
Not the character. Not Michael Myers.
Not Michael Myers. Mike Myers. Shrek himself.
Oh. Although Michael Myers, there's a lot of people who would feel sad about Michael. Like,
look,
many actors playing as Michael Myers.
It's a franchise. It's not gonna happen. Things are not gonna die. Okay. It does.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, though.
Yo, losing Arnie would be a hard one. Don't even say shit.
I will let that try. Hi.
Why is Stallone?
Oh, Stallone. I don't know if that would affect this generation particularly. I know like our.
Yo, fucking Johnny Knoxville though.
I also don't think that one. It would affect us because we're that. But I'm trying to think like broader strokes.
I'd be fucking devastated if Johnny Knoxville died.
Well, I get that. I understand that you would, but I don't think the casual like white girl from Missouri would. You get me?
Of course not a white girl from Missouri.
Like, that's what.
What about Miyazaki?
Yo,
Miyazaki.
that would actually kind of like throw a wrench in. That would. God damn. This podcast got dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this. Change topics, boys.
Should I put milk in my sun-kissed soda?
Wait, what?
You know what? I've got
No,
one.
don't be a.
There's one. There's one that will hit
Pat has
really
put one.
hard.
Pat has put one, and none of us called it.
2014. Think about it.
Okay.
Scott Cawthon.
No. I don't think it'd be that big. That'd affect the generation after us.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be sad, but I wouldn't be devastated.
If right now, if Tom Kenny was to drop dead,
dude, I would cry. I'd crawl into a corner and die.
So many people would be fucking devastated. It's Spyro. That is SpongeBob. That is so. God, what is this? What is this? Hold up.
It's Binky the Clown from Shakes the Clown.
Okay, it is the Ice King from Adventure Time. It is
It's every cartoon you can think of.
Yeah, fucking the mayor of Townsville. I didn't know he was mayor of Townsville.
He's the white Samuel L. Jackson.
No, not him.
Instead of being the black guy from every movie, he's the white guy.
He's the white guy in everything. Yeah, no, I 100% believe that. I gotta see his fucking
Samuel L. Jackson dying. I would kill myself probably.
Samuel L. Jackson's another one that like would be like the one cultural thing where like I think the world would have to unite if Samuel L. Jackson just fucking died. That's a rough one. And the word for it is like it's getting to that era, dude. They're getting old. Wait, hold up. Tom Kenny played the arm in Harley Quinn? What the fuck? Just the arm? That is so random.
Yo, Ryan Reynolds dying tomorrow. What you doing?
Crying my eyes out because I didn't get to see the Deadpool 3.
You know what?
Oh,
I got one.
Oh no, not. Oh God, Sir Ian McKellen. Oh no, I cried when fucking. Oh God, I'm having space on his name.
Wait,
Count Dooku died.
Pause. He played Wheelie in the Transformers movies? Excuse me?
Yeah. He also played that racist one.
Oh really? God damn it!
The twins.
Yeah, from the second movie.
Oh yeah, when Christopher Lee died, I cried like a little bitch.
I don't know about you guys, but I will cry. I will cry if John Arwen and Alan Oppenheimer will die.
He played so many parts of Rick and Morty. Holy crap on a bucket. God. This man must be fucking swimming in money. I'm just going through every character. I'm recognizing all these fucking characters. And like,
how old is John Arwen?
So going down.
Oh my god, he's so fucking old.
Oh, he did play Skids. Oh god, Manny, I did just see it.
Oh fuck yeah, Ian Holm. Oh god,
he
died too. Fuck, Bilbo.
Who? Say that again.
The old Bilbo, not the new Bilbo.
I was gonna say. Who are you? I'm trying to remember.
He was also like in every like he was one of the cyborgs? No, robots in Alien. And a few other things, but mostly he's pretty much known for Lord of the Rings being Bilbo.
Yo, did you hear we're gonna get another trilogy?
God damn it!
I know. I'm excited.
God, please,
I'm excited, but I don't want them to do it badly. I don't want a Rings of Power. I want an actual good show. A good movie. Is that too much to ask? They're gonna have to pull Peter Jackson out of whatever cave he's living in to direct the movies.
Alan's that fucking old. Holy shit, he's 93. He voices a Skeletor.
Huh?
Alan Oppenheimer, the guy who voices a Skeletor. Dude's 93 years old.
You
Is or was?
He is. He's still alive.
Goddamn.
I'll be such a crybaby.
Oh, fucking. Oh, that reminds me. Jesus Christ. Fucking. Mel Brooks. He's old as fuck, too. Oh, no. Why are we getting sad?
Why is it sad boy hours? What happened?
Yeah.
You first brought it up.
Look, man, this is the curse of the podcast. People are going to die.
Yeah, but does it have to die like after
That's
our
the curse
podcast?
of life.
What if we what if this podcast is the reason people are actually dying? Like are we killing someone? What if someone in like 10 years from now is using this podcast as torture? You know how like they would like the North Koreans would use the song "Baby" by Justin Bieber as torture to torture the prisoners. What if this
is the Grim Reaper? We're each individual hands of the Grim Reaper.
Oh.
No, we're just each phalanges. We're each finger.
Karina was pumping, and there's milk. Oh, I didn't even mention that. I didn't even mention that on the podcast. So we got we got some news today, boys. Karina and I.
Good or bad?
It depends on who you ask.
God damn it! You're buying more cards.
That shut up.
You don't
need to
focus on Warhammer.
Shit. You are not my mother.
Focus on Warhammer.
I am not married to you. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Anyways, where did my ring go? So we went to the doctor's today to go see Damien. For an ultrasound. Nothing. Nothing. Everything normal. And they measured him, and he measured really big. I was like, that's not normal. And then the doctors came in. He's like, oh, we noticed that he's coming up. He's really big. And I was like, okay, we're gonna have you have the baby early. Okay, we're gonna have you have the baby even earlier. What?
Tell the baby to stop growing.
So yeah, the baby is growing.
Stop drinking milk.
Karina is 34 weeks. The baby is estimated size to be at 37 weeks. Which I don't know if y'all know babies, but is like 3 years too fast. 3 months too fast.
3 years.
Oh no, he's evolving.
Yeah, he's 3 months too advanced. So they're gonna rip it out of her sooner. And
grip it and rip
it. Pull and twist it. But yeah, he'll probably be 1 week earlier than expected. We're pretty sure that we'll be home in time for a podcast. We'll let Sean know with more details. Why are there sirens going off? But we don't know.
Let's hope nobody died.
That's gonna be an interesting one. We're gonna do a podcast from the hospital again, like we did Dinah's. God damn it. So, I think it's a good spot here to end it now, boys.
Alrighty.
That was a weird.
Some rants.
That podcast
went from discussions, some rants.
We went on some rants. It was a Warhammer to a really heated debate about cards and these companies to being really depressed at the end of it.
Yeah, definitely. What does it make it evolve to sadness or devolve to sadness?
It's
evolving.
Or what is it when you evolve sideways? What is it like when you don't progress?
Maybe?
You don't progress, but you don't regress. What is it? Like you just grow differently. You know how like we
All
like
tomorrows.
the fish that decided to
Come
walk on
people.
land, right? The fish decided to walk on land, right? What about the fish that decided to fly, right? They both were evolving, but they just did it differently.
Or what about whales?
So you're saying that
they were fish, then
Um,
land, and then they went back to water.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You look, man. The
are
water called
you
to them.
saying
Whales or Moana. That's all I'm
that's
saying.
true? Are you saying
that eventually that us humans will evolve, but we won't evolve into superhumans, but instead we'll just evolve back to mushrooms.
Basically. Right.
I like that.
We'll catch you in the next one, boys.
yeah?
Hot. Ah.
Good night.